Yeah.
Completely. No, of course, as you keep saying, it allows you to spend a lot more time back here in New Zealand, which also allows you to pursue other passions, which is why I want to ask you about this, this Saving the Kiwi, your work with the Forest Life Force Restoration Trust. Tell us about that.
Yes, that all came about. I was actually having... When Richard Branson was down here during the World Cup, I was sitting at a table with a bunch of gentlemen and stuff, and I was like, wow, you know, this whole transition that I was talking about before, I was like, you know, I want to do something. As I was sitting listening to all the speakers that were up on that stage for that benefit, I was like, I want to do something more. I want to come back home, and it just so happened I was sitting next to Simon Hall, who is the trustee for the organisation, and I said, you know, I want to do something else. I just don't want to, you know, I'm getting too old to be the pretty girl at the table and all that kind of stuff, and you know, he goes, well, it's funny, I have this, you know, I want to start doing conservation work, and he goes, well, I have this conservation program that I'm working on with the fauna and the flora to kind of introduce some of the plants that are becoming extinct. And then he told me about his Kiwi program, and you know, they work very closely with Doc. We just did an egg lift not so long ago. Yeah,
we're seeing pictures of it now, I think.
Yeah, and you know, the beginning of the day, actually, we started off down at the Kiwi counter where we picked up them to the Cape Sanctuary, and then we dropped them off, and they get reintroduced back into the wild as young chicks. Then we picked up 2 juveniles and then released them back into Simon's. You know, here's this incredible piece of land up there where he's basically, you know, reintroduced a lot of the fauna and the flora back in, and also has a safe place for the kiwis, which he really protects them with the predators. I mean, these chicks basically, if their eggs aren't lifted out at that point, they have a 95% chance that they won't make it. So you feel cruel actually going in there and taking the egg, but ultimately that egg has 5% chance of actually making it. So I think that, you know, with the work that Doc's doing, as well as with the Life Force, that they're really trying to... I mean, these birds are gorgeous. I mean, I've had the honour, basically, to hold the chicks and the juveniles and the eggs, and I just think it's our icon, you know, the way that beautiful that bird is. And we have a lot of flightless birds, too. I mean, a lot, compared to the rest of the world. So, yeah, it's just nice. It's nice to be able to do something back at home, and I think we pride ourselves on our country and how beautiful it is, and I think it's important to continue to protect that.
It's kind of appropriate, isn't it? One Kiwi icon looking after another.
Yeah. One chick to another.
One chick to another.
Well, maybe an old chick, but yeah.
So